YouTube channel good for beginners? Is it like being really inspirational and motivational? Or is it maybe just having like really chiseled bodies?
No, it's those intense muscle building workouts. You know, the ones that you're pushing and pushing and pushing and it's pain, there's blood, there's so much trouble. So good.
It's not that at all. It's about the science behind the gains, giving people informative content, the empirical research, letting them know the biology, the kinesiology.
Nerd. Or maybe it's about a likable group of friends coming together to create fitness videos to help ordinary people fit fitness into their lives.
Wait a minute. That sounds like us.
Hey everyone, it's Al here with xtraOrdinary Athletes, here helping you fit fitness even into the busiest of lives.
And we do so by providing you quick workouts and fitness tips for the ordinary athlete.
So be sure to go check out the rest of our playlists.
But for today, we're doing something different and fun. There are a lot of fitness channels out there on YouTube with a lot of YouTubers who have a lot of different things to say. So the task of selecting who to trust can be a little daunting. So today, we are going to share our selection of 10 top fitness YouTubers that all beginners should check out. This idea was inspired by some of the feedback and some of the criticism that we heard from one of our past videos.
And just to briefly recap, the video that Aaaaand is referring to was our Athlean-X and V-Shred video. It was about the direction of resistance principle. And in that video, we cover direction of resistance, and we explain that it's a great principle that you can use in order to determine whether an exercise is right for you. We take that principle and we apply it to 2 exercises, one suggested by Jeff Cavalier over at Athlean-X, and one suggested by V-Shred. So we're kind of a young channel, and we were really young when we released that video. So it was a pleasant surprise and kind of a shock when that video took off. Well, at least took off for us. So we're super grateful and thankful for everyone who watched it, and especially for anyone who liked it and found the information helpful and left us constructive feedback. So thanks for that.
So we're actually really motivated to create this video based on a lot of the feedback we got from that previous video. And a lot of it was saying that we shouldn't really be comparing V-Shred and Athlean-X, and instead we should just sort of be bashing V-Shred to make it really clear that they're not on an equal footing. And like, I mean, like a lot of feedback was telling us this.
And we totally get it. But our response is that the focus of that video wasn't to compare the two. We weren't trying to bash one and promote the other, although we are big fans of Athlean-X's work. The goal was to focus on the exercise, and we want to teach fitness principles to our viewers so that they can walk away and make better judgments on all the information that they are bombarded with in the online fitness world. But we also understand why people wanted us to draw a stronger distinction between the two.
And we definitely get it. There might be a lot of people who are new to online fitness who just want to know a good place or a good channel to start with. And I used to hear from a lot of former clients and even friends of mine who would come to me and say, Al, you know, we go online and we're looking to learn, looking for fitness information, and it just becomes rather overwhelming because there's a lot of information out there and much of it is terrible, and a lot of it even conflicts with itself. So we get that it's difficult to figure out who to trust and where to start. Now, just a quick disclaimer before we jump into our list. We obviously aren't saying that we necessarily agree with everything that each one of these fitness YouTubers says in all of their videos. I can actually think of a few places where I might disagree. And to be honest, we haven't seen all of each one of their videos. Although I have gotten fairly close with Athlean-X.
Also, some of them may sell their own programs or products, and we just want to make it clear that we don't necessarily endorse them or recommend them. Basically, this is a list of our current favorite fitness YouTubers. We will go through each one and explain what their niche is, what they offer, and why we think they're awesome. And we're not just talking about huge channels, we're talking about all kinds of channels, the starter channels, the medium channels, and the big channels, because when it comes to quality, size and age doesn't matter.
Alright, first up, Athlean-X. Now, of course, this goes without saying. Jeff Cavalier over at Athlean-X has developed probably one of the most reputable fitness channels online. He has over 5 million subs and he's still growing pretty fast. He focuses a lot on the information that's backed up by science. He calls it
if you guys are looking to put the science back in strength.
Now, he's a physical therapist and a strength coach, and he was also the former trainer to the New York Mets, so he definitely knows his stuff. Now, probably one of the best reasons to check him out is because he does something that's often quite rare in the fitness expert industry. He combines knowledge regarding injuries and body mechanics with his recommendations. I've worked in a physical rehab clinic, and let's be honest, injuries are something that will happen in life, whether you work out or not. And learning how to deal with, work around, and ultimately rehab and heal from those injuries is going to be a key part, not just in your fitness life, but for quality of life in general. Being able to take all that stuff into account when he's making his content makes Jeff Cavaliere my favorite fitness YouTuber.
Next up, Ting. Now, hers may be a lesser known channel, but she has way over 800,000 subscribers. And right off the bat, we gotta say that this is a great channel for beginners. There's two reasons for this. First, she provides a lot of shorter routines just for beginners who are starting out. She makes it easy to follow along, takes things slow, and allows any fitness beginner to really learn the basic movements and start mastering them. There will be a lot of body weight movements, plank-based exercises, and so on. She gives a lot of variability with different routines that can all be done with just you and a mat. Second, the way she structures her routines visually is clean and appealing. You'll see that she takes her time to demonstrate the moves properly. She shows proper form, she does slow and controlled movements, and her channel is overall great for anybody to use as an entry point into the fitness game. Also, she's very relatable, so I like watching her videos.
So if you like the vlog style format in your YouTube videos, and you also like to learn a lot about the YouTubers themselves, then you might want to check out Jeff Nippard's channel. His channel's actually been growing a lot in the past couple of years. He posts various styles of videos. A lot of vlog style ones where you follow him around, which often includes a trip to the gym with some training tips. And one of my favorite types of videos he does are his Myth Bust Mondays, where he'll look at some common assumptions in fitness and nutrition and go through some of the current academic literature and literature reviews to provide some insight on that assumption or potential myth. Now, for those of you who are really interested in great visuals to your YouTube videos, Jeff's channel is actually really well known for that because it has really great picturesque scenes and montages and cutaways. It's really well produced. And by the way, full disclosure, we actually got to meet Jeff a few months ago at a fitness convention, and he's a really nice guy. He was super personable and even took some time to give us, as some new YouTubers, some tips and tricks and things we should try. So thanks a lot for that, Jeff.
Now, you can't talk about Jeff Nippard without mentioning his other half, Stephanie Buttermore. Together, they make possibly the biggest power couple in YouTube fitness. Similar to Jeff's channel, you will get a healthy dose of entertaining vlog-style approach, as well as voiced-over training footage where she gives fitness tips. She goes through her own personal training and often explains the benefits of her approaches or exercise selection, which is always helpful for beginners. She also has a heavy dose of food-related content and talks about cheat meals, which isn't exactly our thing, but some people are looking for that. And she always makes it fun and entertaining. So if you're looking for vlog-style entertainment mixed with fitness knowledge, Jeff's and Stephanie's channels are worth checking out.
Now, this is one of the smaller channels on our list, but it is jam-packed with solid scientific information relating to training and fitness. This channel is most certainly for people who are interested in getting a deeper level of knowledge on fitness topics like strength curves, muscle soreness, muscle fiber types, protein synthesis. And as a result, this channel is a great resource for learning. Perhaps equally important, James, the YouTuber who makes shredded sports science, really seems to take his time crafting the content so that dense, intricate concepts are explained concisely and in an easily digestible fashion. So you can learn a lot of different concepts from his channel. Now, this is a channel I personally do keep up with myself. Even fitness experts in the industry and in the field can always benefit from brushing up on anything current in the scientific literature or even just revisiting some of the old topics for a brush up. James is fantastic at explaining the fundamental principles on how to train, and it's always a good, fun watch. So if you're already a lifter in the game and you want to develop that deeper knowledge, then definitely check him out.
All right, so this next one's a little bit different than the rest of the fitness YouTube channels on our list. Yoga with Adriene, as the name suggests, is a yoga channel, and it's possibly one of the best yoga channels you'll find on YouTube. She has a great repository of videos covering a really broad range of topics, and it's absolutely the channel I check out when I want to get my yoga fix. She has all the yoga routines you're looking for covered. If you're getting your day started or going to bed at night or something for muscle soreness, even yoga for runners or for headaches, long routines or short routines. She just has so much content out there that you're bound to find something you may wish to try. She also has meditation style practice if that's something you're looking to get into. They really definitely help me de-stress. The look of her videos is always very clean and bright and simple. Very little clutter, which adds an element of peacefulness as she takes you through various yoga poses and full routines that can range from beginner practices to the far more advanced stuff. So if you always wanted to try yoga and have never really found a way to get started, this channel is definitely a great place to try it out if you don't want to go into a studio just yet.
If you're looking for some advanced techniques on how to grow your booty and how to get some strong legs, then Whitney Simmons is your woman. She has various leg, booty, and lower body routines that you can try, and they all vary in difficulty levels. She utilizes a lot of more complex moves and approaches to some of her workouts, which can make this perfect for anyone who's already lifting weights and wants to challenge themselves with something new. She utilizes supersets and compound exercises mixed with isolations to try to maximize results. So you may definitely feel a burn when trying out some of her routines. And that's exactly what I'm into. There's definitely a focus on glute and hamstring training for anyone out there chasing those lower body gains. Now, as an added bonus, she posts up a lot of routines using dumbbells and resistance bands, and a lot of them can be done at home, and that's something that we're big fans of here at xtraOrdinary Athletes.
No list would be complete without mentioning Scott Herman. This guy's produced tons of content. He's been doing this since 2009. Most of his videos are definitely geared towards those natty lifters looking to maximize their muscle gains. And he covers every type of exercise, from training tips to how to master certain exercises, which ones are overrated, proper form, and goes on and on. He even will give supplement advice. There are often no frills to his gym videos, and they do exactly what he promises, which is usually explain a tip, trick, or exercise pertaining to a specific muscle. It's often something you can implement the very next day that you're in the gym. And if you're into Boston accents, check out that channel.
Next up on our list is the very popular FitnessBlender. Now this channel is run by a couple that has been making fitness videos for quite a long time now. The channel is primarily dedicated to one thing, providing loads of full-length follow-along routines. They keep the visuals really simple, with a pure white background, a time counter on the side, and very clear explanations, so the feel and flow is very user-friendly. Many of the routines are purely body weight, with a healthy dose of different cardio routines, lower body routines, and ab routines. And you'll also find some upper body dumbbell style routines, but they try to keep the equipment needed really simple for ease of use at home. So this channel is definitely a useful resource, especially if you're looking for full-length, follow-along routines that you can do at home.
And we'll actually end with our most favorite channel of all, xtraOrdinary Athletes, of course. Now, you didn't really think we're gonna make a list and not include ourselves in it. I mean, we need the views, but we're also pretty awesome.
So we're 5 friends here. That's right, 5. Shout out to Ed. Hey Ed. So we're all friends in real life, and we thought it would be a unique idea to create a YouTube channel that was a group fitness YouTube channel. And that's because we've noticed a lot of other channels out there are very male focused or very female focused. And we want to scrap that idea altogether and just appeal to anyone who's interested in fitness at all.
And so we aim our channel at everyday ordinary people who want to try to find time to fit fitness into their lives, but sometimes struggle to find that time. We're talking about our busy 9-to-5ers, our career-oriented people. We're talking about students with those harsh, tight school deadlines. We're talking about families who have jam-packed family lives and schedules. And honestly, we're those people ourselves. We all have careers outside of fitness, and finding time can be tough. And we want to show that even in the busiest of lifestyles, there are ways to fit fitness in.
And we hope we can help by showing you tricks, tips, and quick routines that show you how possible and even fun getting into fitness can be for everyone.
Hope you all liked the video, and if you did like the video, then show us some love by hitting the like button below and leave us some comments, some questions.
Let us know if you have any recommendations yourself for any YouTube fitness channels we can check out. We'd love to hear them.
And don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss one of our uploads.
Bye!
Bye!